Refugees search for the life that America offers, and we deny them. We deny them the life that we have been offering for centuries. It is upsetting to see our willingness to do such a thing based on fear. Fear that we have seen before not too long ago. But fear has so much power with such little precedent. It is conjured up by misinterpreted facts and a misinformed public. So to no fault of our own, we have acted rashly. We see these suffering people not as people, we see them as threats. And when people become threats, prejudice and hate become an all too pressing issue. Rejecting those who are seeking a life better than they were offered is not only unfair, it is un-American. Is it beneficial to all concerned? Allowing new culture into this country is only beneficial. I was lucky enough to attend a school like Lakewood High, a school of such diversity. I walk among students from around the world, not only as foreign exchange students, but as United States citizens, as refugees. They're from all over, Somalia, Burma, Iran, but I don't view them as any differently than any of the other students. The main reason being, they are not any different. They are not inherently evil, ready to attack at any moment. They are not less capable of learning or socializing than the American-born students. They're at school to learn, and they are the same as everyone else attending Lakewood High. So, is it beneficial to all concerned? The answer is an astounding yes. Differences should not be feared. They should not scare us into closing our borders. They should be appreciated. Lakewood High has its faults, but it exceeds at acceptance. So why do we feel so inclined to want anything different for our country? We should not stifle our chance of growth and diversity based on a threat that may never come. Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Isolationism creates a toxic relationship among the nations that surround America. It is a demonstration to the rest of the world that we are unwilling to assist those who are suffering around us, that we are unwilling to participate in world affairs. By putting up a sturdy defense against all those entering the United States, we risk losing the relationships that are essential to our prosperity. Furthermore, this war is separating us from more than our external relationships. It is separating us from our internal ones as well. Once a nation united, we are now a nation divided. The political battleground that has been created within the past 12 months has only seen heightened tensions when discussing the fate of the Syrian refugees. But when politics become a factor in such an issue, nothing is accomplished. We are so willing to go against the opposing side that we let people suffer by our lack of action. But these lives should not be put on the back burner because our country has been divided. Policies should be made and decided blindly as to who proposed them, because it does not matter who made such policies. It matters that these people are safe. Is this the truth? Our refugee crisis is ambiguous. So I want to share with you the ambiguous truth as I see it. The truth that halfway across the world, people are suffering. The truth that hundreds are dying while we do nothing. The truth that as the war continues, the needy grow needier. The truth that we do not have to experience oppression to sympathize with it. The truth that our empathy should not be stopped by our borders. I question our lack of action, our willingness to build walls instead of bridges. Because the bridges we burn are setting an example for the rest of our world. So I ask not only if this is the truth, I ask if this is the truth that we want for our country. We are one of the most powerful nations, and our actions or lack thereof speak volumes. There is justification in being fearful for our national security. But why does this permit us to neglect the security of those suffering in Syria? These big United States were formed not to withstand diversity, they were formed to accept it. Because at one point, the Irish were a national threat to American way of life. And people are not threats to national security. People are just people. And these people are in need of our help. And they will continue to suffer indefinitely until some action is taken. They are fighting for their lives. And the truth is, until we do something, we are fighting against them. Before we are Ohio citizens, before we are American citizens, we are world citizens. And as citizens of our world, we have to assist our fellow citizens. So we must share our freedom with those who need it most, because real people across the world are